What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Bright. I'm back on a video. DDG has become number 4 top streamer in the world, or subscribed to streamer in the world after Kyle Snap, Jinxie, Queso, you know what I'm saying? DDG. It's crazy because I told my homie he was gonna do this shit, and he didn't think it was. He didn't think he was gonna do it, but I said it. You know what I'm saying? I said he was gonna do it. And right now, me and my homie got a bet. So I'm gonna tell you about the bet. Me and my homie got a bet who's gonna be bigger by June. Ray, let me hang out with Kai or DG. So we got 100 on it. So we'll see who's gonna be up. I think it's gonna be DG. I've been said DG was gonna be a top content for. He knows what he's doing. He's doing this shit for years. This shit, like when you got this shit mastered like DG, bro, it don't make no sense how he wouldn't succeed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a whole video right here that this shit just popped on my recommended. Oh no, this was not yesterday, but I just seen it today though. How DG became a top 5 streamer in under a month. It didn't take him that long.
Subscribed streamers, sitting among names like Queso, Jinxie, and Hassan. So how do we get to this point? Many of you who watch my channel have heard the name DDG more times than you can count fingers, as he's had beef with many notable creators. For those who don't know DDG's story, he's a vlogger turned rapper, widely known as one of the pioneers.
I forgot he had that shit on his head.
Even that short summary doesn't do his career justice, as he's had way more impact than people realize. I suggest checking out my guy officially Ronnie's video on DDG's come up. After a while, I'm sure DDG felt like he had conquered everything he needed to when it came to YouTube. He built a cult-like fan base with millions of subscribers and took care of his family. This only made him seriously pursue a career in making music, a goal of his for some time now.
I always been around it. My dad was an engineer in my hometown. I used to make songs. I got songs.
Who's his dad? I don't think I've ever seen his dad before.
When I was like 5. And then as I got into YouTube and I got bigger and bigger, I started making a lot of money. And then I got into that diss track era. So then I was like, okay.
He diss track Rice Down.
Moving. And I knew I can rap.
Lil Yachty.
I
think the Jake Paul niggas.
Battle rap in high school, middle school, like at lunch and I always knew I had the skill to rhyme. Then the diss track era really kind of segued me into this career.
DDG was putting out music throughout his entire YouTube career at this point.
I thought it was clout chasing at that point, but a lot of people clout chasing. I ain't got no problem with the hustle, man. Get how you live. He up now, so
achieving numerous gold and platinum certifications while collaborating with notable artists like NBA YoungBoy, Gunna.
I like that song.
This
I like
brings
all
us to
those
the
songs.
recent approach that DDG has taken to further grow his musical brand. Sometime around a few years ago, DDG started to stream consistently, doing reactions, gaming, and other segments. He still did his vlogs on the side, with that being his bread and butter when it came to content creation. This would continue on and off until recently when he got inspiration from streamer Blackboy Max, who had a streaming event where he committed to streaming for an entire year.
With the consistency shit, I got that inspiration from Max, you know, Blackboy Max.
Yeah, Blackboy Max.
Because he was like, I'm a stream every day for a whole year.
You did it for a whole year?
And been going every day. No, he's doing it now. So ain't miss a day in like 80 days.
That's cap.
I'm like, man,
yeah,
if
now
he
do
that
something
shit,
now.
I could do that shit, bro. I gotta try to go every day with this. So I was like, let me try it.
Seeing what Max was doing with his 365 days on top of his famous segment known as In the Booth, where he brought various rappers on to create music, DDG put his own spin to this, announcing a 7-day streaming event known as the Hitathon. The point of the Hitathon was to showcase his process.
That was a
of
good
working on his
stream
new album,
that whole week.
allowing his viewers to participate in the
great
process.
stream. You think
now,
so
the
too, Bert?
framework for this event was nothing short of impressive because of how the current landscape of the music industry is leaning more towards building a community, with content creation being an essential tool. But DDG still had to deliver, and he did more than just that. And it all starts with number 1, consistency. As I just mentioned, DDG said that he was inspired to stay consistent with streaming after seeing Blackboy Max stream for 365 days. He also cites consistency
low-key
as a
inspired me
foundation
too.
to his blow up on YouTube. Back in the peak of his fame during the vlog era, he would upload 3 videos a day, and this set the precedent for his fan base to expect to see him every day like their favorite TV show.
It might sound like cliche or whatever.
And that's what Twitch has become. Twitch has become a new YouTube low-key, where niggas is watching Twitch like it's TV every day low-key.
It's literally just being consistent. 2017, I was uploading every day.
I've always heard the term
I never got how that method works, to be honest, but that's just me.
sight, out of mind, and it's very true. In DDG's mind, whether it's being talked about for his music or content or being on the shade room, it's necessary for his fans and haters to get some type of content from him, whether
relevant
good or bad. That's why people have criticized him for allegedly using his son Halo for views, which is stupid because it's his son. He can do what he wants.
I'll do the same thing if I had a kid.
If you look at my mama Instagram, all her kids on there. Why y'all ain't cancel her? You look at my dad's Instagram.
Nigga snitch on his
all
mom.
kids. Why y'all don't cancel my parents? But when I do it, because I'm one of the most famous, most lit, most richest black creators in
Talk
the
your
entire
shit.
world. It's a problem when I do it though, right?
But living rent-free in the minds of many is important because DDG's rise to
Keeps you
Twitch
relevant.
relevancy came off of this very same formula. Also making the decision to stream every day back in February started the daily grind that most streamers really don't do, especially the established ones. Adding the 7-day, 24-hour hit-a-thon to the equation, and you have a fan base that already loved him for his daily uploads, now migrating to his streams. Number 2, we got connections. With DDG being an OG content creator, it's allowed him to be ushered into the streaming space with open arms from creators who have kept up with his journey and respect him. There are a good amount of established creators in the space who have grown up watching DDG, from Kai, Speed, Max, the list goes on. And they have connections of their own as well.
And seeing people like Kai, Speed, Max, very selfless and don't got a problem with supporting other people that's trying to do shit, you know. I don't know, it's just really cool to see support me, and Aiden too as well, Tyga.
For DDG to be able to build connections over the years, he had to be relatable. That's why this next point is relatability. I think a big thing that's overlooked is DDG's ability to appeal to various types of audiences. While watching his content, I notice how he collaborates with everyone he thinks his audience will find entertaining or is interested in general, as many
You
streamers.
just connect with whoever's lit. What is this nigga's chatting about? If you a lit black content creator, he gonna connect with you, bro. This nigga literally can collab with everybody, bro. Nigga said whoever his fans thinks gonna keep fuck with nigga. Just like they got Roshi, he gonna connect with you. That's
Celebrities
top.
like India Love,
All
to
top
artists
motion
like
people.
Baby, Bia, Wiz Khalifa, and Shabuzi. As far as the younger generation of streamers, DDG is always giving them their flowers, while, whether you like it or not, still acknowledges himself as one of the best and most influential of all time.
I would say I'm one of the most influential.
A nigga ain't never think, oh yeah, my fans gonna connect with the baby. Let's get the baby on here, nigga. The baby's a top artist. That's why he got him on there. What is this nigga chatting about?
All time.
All time.
Why so?
Just me coming from a very regular environment and making it to where I'm at, documenting the whole thing and making it funny and entertaining at the same time. There's so many people that come up to me and be like, man, I've been watching you say this and that, and now I'm a millionaire. I'll be like, oh, that's dope. This generation.
Someone's told him
though,
that
I said
before?
me, Kai Sinat. See, this last one gonna get me in trouble. I would say Black Boy Max. People would say Speed though, but I feel like Speed is in the lane of like, you can't redo what Speed doing. Only Speed can do what Speed do.
A good example of
I agree.
relatability is if you notice when artists go on Kai or Neon stream, for example, it almost feels like an interview or a talk show. It's no knock to them because they provide another type of entertainment to their viewers. On the other hand, because DDG is a rapper, the vibe is totally different, as he's not necessarily approaching the stream from the perspective of a fan, but as a peer. This provides a unique
Low-key, I
synergy
get
that
that.
can only be matched by a select few streamers
never looked
like
at it
Black
like
Boy
that.
Max, for example. Even he may not know the ins and outs like DDG, who has more experience working in the industry. Number 4, hate watchers. I'm sure DDG appreciates his
that?
fans that watch him, but I'm sure he appreciates his haters as well. It's no secret that DDG is probably one of the most polarizing creators right now, as his audience is sometimes
Polarized?
split 50-50 with love and hate. The hate comes from always being publicly scrutinized for stuff relating to his ex Halle Bailey, beefs with creators like Bruce Drop 'Em Off, Pretty Boy Fredo, and Soul Illuminati. On top of
Yeah,
an
this thing
image
got
that
so
is
much drama with
oftentimes
so many
perceived as
niggas, it's
corny. However,
ridiculous.
DDG is aware of his image and plays into it heavily. He's a known
Wait,
troll,
now I'm
so this is
reacting.
all
Give me a
part of
minute.
his tactic of farming views. So if you see things like quote-unquote buying a Ferrari for his son, constantly mentioning old beef, or doing things that garner easy reactions,
I
it's
nigga
all a part
DG gonna be fighting with Bruce until he's in his grave, man. He not letting that shit go.
of his plan.
Oh, they say all time subs. Oh no. Ain't no way I'm letting this bitch ass nigga have more than me. Bitch ass nigga, DOK till I die. You. I passed you. DOK, I passed you. Bruce.
You niggas a grown ass man.
I passed you. I got my notifications on. I won't smoke the moment he log on. I'm on that. I've been fiending. I'm tired of positivity. I want negative. I'm keeping y'all alive.
I feel like whenever Bruce comes back to Twitch, he either not gonna know DJ at all, or he's gonna come out just crash now on DG. I don't know though. Imagine he come back swole shit on the box and eating card. I don't see that happening either though.
Stop talking about him. You
disappear for life.
Rage
can't
bait is a
predict
big
that nigga
strategy
deep.
that
That
he
nigga's
uses.
Bruce.
It's been a part of his brand for years. One view from a hater equals the same amount of engagement from a supporter. Number 5, money. It's no secret that streaming has become very pay to play in these recent years, and I doubt this will ever change, especially with the meteoric rise of Aiden Ross, IShowSpeed, and of course Kai Cenat. Gone are the days where you can only desktop stream and expect to blow
Man,
up fast.
Twitch has
Not
changed
saying
so
that it's
much,
impossible
bro.
to pave your own way using the traditional method, but if
Man,
you're
that
looking to
method
reach
is
the
so
pinnacle,
hard, bro.
it'll be hard to stand out. It's super saturated nowadays, so you have to be different. Nowadays, people are looking for content of the highest quality in whatever way you can.
Man, if you ain't got no studio or bad bitches in your room, it's gonna be the hardest shit ever to grow on streaming, bro. This shit's so difficult nowadays. Like DDG said himself, bro, it's a money spending game, man. If you ain't got no money on, it's over.
DDG being a multi-millionaire allowed him to invest
You don't
in
grow this fast like DDG without money.
higher quality cameraman, streaming setup, and more compared to the average streamer basically right off the bat. Someone who he had inspired many years ago in Kai Cenat became an example of how far you can get when investing in your production. And DDG wasted no time implementing this formula. Just listen to how he came to this conclusion.
You guys to spend your money in order
Yeah,
to
that's
make
what
money
I was talking about.
streaming. This right here, it's a spending game. The more you spend, the more lit you get.
I agree.
I want to know how much I paid for the week. $125.
DDG is experiencing a career renaissance on Twitch, going from having almost 6,800 subscribers on Twitch in February to over 44,000, and is currently ranked number 5 in total subscribers at the making of this
And he just passed us today, so he got us there like a day early. He should got us shit today.
video. It's safe to say that he's going crazy, bro. He's going from averaging a little over 5,500 viewers in January to over 13,000 and 11,000 in the next 2 months, having the highest
Crazy.
peak viewers of his streaming career in March at almost 95,000 viewers. Twitch even allowed him to change his name to a 3-letter username, which is a rare occurrence. There's no way they're doing
How
that
is
for
that
someone
rare?
with no motion. It's safe to say that
Bro,
DDG,
once you get pardoned, y'all to do that. That's how you know this nigga don't got touch account.
the streamer, is here to stay. I believe he would have reached this point eventually because you always have to evolve and grow to stay relevant. And DDG, whether you like him or not, is pretty smart. There's a crowd that will say that DDG is always riding the wave of who's relevant, and to that, I'll just say he's
I agree. He does that. But am I gonna throw shade on there or fall him for it? Nah, nigga, you do what you gotta do. He's staying relevant. He getting money on.
really good at networking, especially as a creator who's been around for a while. In the future, he mentions that he'll do something similar for 30 days instead of 7.
I'm gonna go 30 days.
That stream gonna be crazy.
30 days sometime?
I wanna do that shit in Miami.
I won't say I'm the biggest
Oh, I'm in Florida. What's up?
fan of DDG. I just give credit where it's due, and DDG is cooking right now, so all props to him. But that's all I gotta say about that.
I fuck with DDG, man. I've been watching him since I was a jit. Me and him the same age, so since we was both jits, but I been saying he was gonna do it, and he's doing that shit. All you gotta do is continue it on. Keep spending that money, you gonna make it right back. Fuck with the hustle. I like the hustle.